Saint-Étienne, this is another place that I think it's the first or second video of mine here, then it's totally new for you. Beautiful is the compound, and look at beautiful the garden of it. Let's enter to a beautiful place. According to our tradition, that's where they stone Saint Stephanos, and you can see the statue of Stephanos looking at the sky and say, God, take me. I'm together with a group of tour guides. There's no work. It's wartime between ISIS, Gaza, Hamas and Israel, and actually Hezbollah from Lebanon as well lately, and Yemen. In that case, what I will ask you to do is to subscribe my channel. This is a Christian French place, Saint-Étienne, Saint Stephen in English. This is the proto-martyr, the mega-martyr of the world, the first martyr ever. The first monastery was built by Eudokia in the 5th century, but it's been destroyed a few times by the Persians, by the Muslims. Saladin destroyed them. This is a new compound, but on the same site. At the Crusade time, there was a small church here, not a big compound like today. We found some evidence for it. We are on the way to 8th century BC burial site. 8th century BC, it's actually first temple time. Usually it's closed, actually. It's totally closed, but we might see it. Before that, there are a lot of tombs here. For example, you just open it. I don't know if you saw, there was an entrance to another burial, rock-cut cave. That place is usually closed for tourists. But, what is amazing here is for me, it's the biblical school here. They have an amazing library and a lot of evidence, archaeological evidence. They are dealing with it day and night, and for me it's such a beautiful place, and I'm so happy that you can actually visit it with me. This is the indoor, it's not indoor, the untouristy place. Yeah, look at the garden. Just there's a wall, and behind the wall is the tomb garden, the second tomb of Jesus, the second option. They recently opened the tomb garden, and some of you asked me to visit that place again. I will do that for you. I will do that for you. Then there are so many tombs here, according to this Catholic church. The garden tomb is just like the tombs that we're going to see from First Temple time, not from the time of Jesus. But the tomb of Jesus is just behind that wall, according to the garden tomb, of course. It's such a unique video and so rare. This is only my second time here, then I will ask you, please send me to all of your friends and ask them to be part of my family. Let them subscribe to my channel. And if you do have some questions, don't hesitate. I'm here for that. A lot of tombs of the monks who actually left the world and met Jesus. A lot of them, some of them are very important. The priest actually mentioned that they're excavated in Qumran, in Jerusalem, in the city of David as well. Then a lot of them are very famous. Oh, he is very important. Well known. Abel Vincent Hugo.
הארכיאולוגים המפורסמים באקול ביבליק.
École Biblique is the school, the university. Yes. Then this is the entrance to the burial cave from the Byzantine time, as you say now. Then this is later than the 8th century BC. We closed that. Let's go to see a little bit. Byzanti in Uloma. Right, let me see what we can see from there. This is the 8th century tombs. Oops. And those are 8th century tombs, and if you actually visit the garden tomb, it's actually the same. You can see some bones right there. Yeah. At least it looks like it. Ken. The tombs were above, and then they collected the bones, as you already saw in the bone collector, just like that. You can see the bones here as well.
יש כאן אפילו עצמות.
כן, גם בשני יש.
יש כאן אפילו עצמות.
כן,
זה מאספה פשוט.
נכון. Same idea.
זה מאספה.
True. Yeah. And even more, but let me stop.
סליחה? יש לכם ספר שאתם מוכרים על אקול ביבליק? ספר.
סליחה.
יעדיף
אפשר לצאת?
לא ראיתי,
לא יודע.
היו ארכיאולוגים של...
I'm not sure that I took a video. And let me show you again, just for the in case. It's a Jewish tombs from 1st century, of course, of rich Jews. And let us enter to here. You can see where they buried. Oh, let me use the flash again. Aha! Wait a minute. Let me climb up. No, you can see that's where they put the head of the person. And 3 tombs. And again, the head was their tomb. And later on, if they wanted to bury someone else, they had to collect their bones, and they used to put it in here, and you can see bones. It might be from 8th century BC. Yeah, I don't want to touch it, but you can actually see it. Let's go out. I mean, I've been here before. I've never been in the cemetery itself. Why we found Jewish tombs here? Because it was outside the old city, outside Jerusalem. That's why today the Protestant believe that the garden tomb, which is just behind us, is the real site, because today the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, which most of the Christians believe that this is the tomb of Jesus, is inside the city. I don't know if you actually noticed, but the first video that I took today was about the third wall of the city. It was after the time of Jesus, but the city is, it's like, think about your city. 2,000 years ago, your city, I don't know if it was exist, but if it exists, it was totally different. Then I can convince you that both places can be the correct place. The best thing for you to do is to go to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, to go to the garden tomb which is behind it, and then choose. Don't ask me to choose for yourself, please. Let me take you to a short tour, because sadly we are not entering to the church, but we saw their tombs and we saw the beautiful garden. Another thing is that we are not entering to the university to see to smell the endless books of them. For me, it's I don't know if you understand me when you're opening a book, a research book, history book, and you smell the pages. I wanted to smell it, but next time. At least we entered to the compound and we saw Saint Stephen. According to what we know, he was stoned here, according to them, because there are a few options now in Jerusalem, and they took his bones. So he was buried at the Dominican church, which at that time, 4th century, it wasn't there, but at Mount and then brought to here by Dokia. There are a few options, but this is another option. If you are watching my videos, and I'm sure that you already subscribed to my channel, then you can look for Saint Stephanos videos, and you will be the Greek Orthodox part next to the Garden of Gethsemane at the Kidron Valley. We're entering the church. Let's do that. And it's not the end of the video. I'm happy. I'm happy. Yes, Saint Stephen, Saint-Étienne. I can smell the books. I can smell the books. You can see the Amalek design, black and white stone, which is a Muslim thing. And at the altar, you can see 3 figures. Jesus, of course, is in the middle. Next to the left is John the Baptist, and to the right, Saint Stephen. Look at the organ, beautiful organ. All right, acoustic is not good, and I think it's the first one who established it in the modern time. It's a tomb of his. I was looking for it. Now I know where to go. Look at their round windows, the beautiful glasses. You can hear now the bells. I think it's 12 o'clock and they're going to start a mass here. Then before they will do that, let me show you another statue that I love. That's the mother and the child. It belongs to the Dominicans church. I'm not sure that I mentioned it, but you saw the priest with a white robe. The Dominicans, many years ago, were the good friends of the Jews. So, you know, the Inquisitions, they were part of it. But now they are dealing with all the archaeological events. They and remember the biblical school of them. This is something that I will be happy to study one day for at least 1 year. Now, in that part you can see French holy persons. One of them is Mary Magdalene, that according to some of the French, actually after Jesus' time moved to south of France. Here it is, that's Mary Magdalene. The other side is of holy French people, I mean important French people who have been here. And you can see that they're dealing with books, biblical things. Fit. I don't see. No.
לא נראה לי. תראו עם היד, זה לא יפה לעשות עם הרגליים.
לא, אין פה.
אולי מתחת לשטיחים האלו.
הנה.
אהה. זה מזיקלר.
הנה.
Here it is. From 5th century, you said?
5th century.
Yeah.
וואו.
Oh, beautiful. So many surprises at one place. And a few things that we saw. We saw the tombs from Byzantine time and from 8th century BC. We entered to the church. And at that time that they built the church, in Europe, they used to build the bell tower apart. It's not another part of the church, it's beside the church. And you can see it right now. And the École Biblique, which I want to be there, is rather, I'm so jealous with all those monks that actually studying here. I wish. There's a huge water system beneath it, and you can see the entrance, the bucket hole. And again, let's say goodbye to Saint Stephen.
אז אני אפתח את זה, ואתם לא יודעים כמה
Well, you can hear the bells of the city now. You hear the bells of Saint-Étienne, St. Stephen Church, and actually Monastery. And you see, I'm climbing up to the Biblical University. I wish that I could be there, but I cannot. And then thank you very much. Then, if you want to support my channel in wartime, which I'm not working, you can do it in 3 options. Just next to the like bottom, you can see super like. It's a shape of a heart. You can actually support me for there, and I will add more details, more information about Saint-Étienne at the text beneath the video, and you will see 2 other links of buy me a coffee and PayPal. You can actually help me with that, because you are the only income of mine in 2024, because I'm not sure that the tourists will be here now in Israel. And pray for Israel, please. Thank you very much for being with me. See you in my next video. Bye bye.